Right, everybody, we've got some huge Manchester United breaking news. In this video, we'll be talking about McTominay exit, Lindelof exit, new defender links, and much more. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to be going through a Fabrizio Romano interview with the United stand. It's a huge deal. We'll be talking about Ugarte as well as much more. We haven't done a news video in a while, so I thought might as well rack up the latest Manchester United news. And this is coming from Fabrizio Romano himself, who is the most reliable in the scene. So let's get straight into it. So let's start off talking about McTominay. So it came in just before the interview that Manchester United or Fulham are willing to match Manchester United's £30 million asking price for Scott McTominay, and the deal could be thrashed out in the coming days. Then Fabrizio said there's still no official third bid for Fulham for Scott McTominay, but they are back in conversation with Manchester United. Scott McTominay is open to moving to Italy, with the Napoli situation depends on Victor Osimhen, and if a sale will go through. No official bidders yet. So McTominay, I think he will leave Manchester United. I think the resurgent from that Fulham bid, Italian clubs are interested. I think McTominay's departure will kind of be confirmed by the end of the week. I think he obviously kind of identified now that he needs to leave the club. I think he knows he needs to leave, and I think it's the best thing for both parties, to be honest. I think with McTominay, there's no doubt he's a decent player, he's a squad player. We sad to see him go after being at the club for basically all his life, but deals like this have to go through, and you've seen other big clubs do it before. I mean, Chelsea probably let one of their best academy players go. Sorry, Man City did in Cole Palmer. Look what he's doing. It is an opportunity to go out and play some better football, and I think that's something McTominay wants to do. He's not guaranteed starting. I don't think he, entering the prime ages of his career, wants to come onto the pitch in the 60th minute every game. He wants to be playing guaranteed football. And listen, Manchester United have held well with their price of 30 million, and it's looking like that's going to be accepted by Fulham. So really happy with that. I think he is. Listen, he's a decent player, don't get me wrong. He scored some big goals for United, but there's no better time like the present for him to leave Manchester United, and that's the only thing, and that's the stance I've always had on the McTominay situation. Now, Casemiro, the plan at the start of the summer was to sell Casemiro. Etihad were interested, but the recent change of staff called their interest. So Casemiro looked like he's going to stay. He's played that first game for us against Fulham. They'll probably play the second game. I think Casemiro will be someone who does stay. I think he's got, a year or two left on his contract. I think Casemiro will be someone who probably sees out his contract at United, to be honest with you, or he definitely will go next summer. But this summer, it's looking like he's staying. Listen, I mean, he looked alright in the games, to be honest. I think we can get in maybe Ugarte, maybe a Sanderberg to play with him or in replace of him, and he could be a squad player. I'm happy with that, but the issue is Casemiro can't be our starting midfielder. And that's the stance that I think many Manchester United fans have had going into this season. Listen, I'm going to talk about Ugarte now. So Manchester United, Omar Ugarte is crazy about joining United. He's desperate about the move to happen. Man United have gotten their top target so far, and the potential sign of Emmanuel Ugarte is seen as the best way to complete that. So listen, Ugarte, £52 million is the price that's been reported. Listen, Manchester United don't want to pay that money, which is rightly so. I think Ugarte is probably a £45 million player. I think the fees that have been reported by PSG have been quite ridiculous, if I'm honest with you, and have been a bit unreasonable. And I think Manchester United can go and get a player, maybe not to the similar quality of the Ugarte, but definitely multiple players who can kind of replace him. Now, I think United will go out and get Ugarte. I think as soon as that McTominay deal kind of elevates, United will go out and get him. We look at Ugarte, there are some concerns about him defensively, but I think he certainly is an upgrade on McTominay, and certainly would probably be an upgrade over Casemiro, and that's a positive because that's what you need at this current moment. So listen, Ugarte, obviously he's a huge United top target. We are still in for him. We've been in for him now for basically 10 weeks. The whole of the transfer window started, so we've got to go and get this big deal completed before it's too late. I think, listen, not many clubs are interested in him, so that kind of does help Manchester United. That people could say that's negative, but it does actually help United. It's plain sailing for us. I think maybe you can get the price down, but we are going to try and get that deal done. I think obviously Ugarte has been left out some of their squads. He's desperate to join United, so yeah, let's see what happens with that. Jadon Sancho, That's what we're talking about now. Jadon Sancho's agent has been in contact with PSG many times since last month, and no formal offer has been made so far. The situation with Sancho is 60-40, 60 to stay and 40 to leave. There's a chance Sancho could leave Man United this summer. There's always been that. I mean, you look at the way he plays for the club. He doesn't really look the happiest when he does play. I mean, there's no doubt in that Sancho is a great player. There is certainly a player in there that hasn't kind of been unleashed at United all these years. I think right now the momentum is looking like he is staying. We've got just over 10 days left of the window ends. I mean, with Sancho, something can probably happen real quick. If a club comes in, it could happen very quickly. But at this current moment, it's looking like he is staying. Pellistri, a Greek team, I don't know how to pronounce it, Panathinaikos, have been interested in him. That a deal that could get done. Manchester United reportedly want a release clause or sell-on clause in that. I think with Pellistri, it is sad to see him go. I mean, we bought him in at the same time as Amad Diallo. And Amad Diallo was probably someone who really took his mark. Not so with Pellistri. He's had decent games at United, but when you can see him being bought in that right-back position, you kind of know it's over for him. And I think he will be someone who does also leave as well. Kadialoglu, I don't think this will happen for one reason. He's too expensive. Fenerbahce won 30 million euros. Manchester United not to spend that much on a left-back. Other left-back news, Manchester United are not expected to do a deal for Ben Chilwell. Chelsea won a permanent sale, but United aren't expected to do that. Listen, one thing about a left-back, we can't loan a left-back again. I think we do need a permanent one, if I'm honest with you. I think Chilwell, happy we're not signing him. He's more injury prone than Luke Shaw. That the guy's always injured. Decent player, but always injured. Jared Branthwaite, centre back stuff. I don't think United will sign another centre back. That's what Fabrizio has said. Victor Lindelof isn't desperate to leave United unless there's a big offer from a club. Interest is various, but nothing is concrete. While it isn't confirmed, Victor Lindelof is likely to leave on a free next summer instead of signing for another club this summer. I mean, it's smart. If you look at it from Lindelof's perspective, he's someone who is being smart. I mean, you aren't going to run down your contract, so you can go for a free and get a bigger money. It does make sense. It's something De Gea probably hoped to do, but obviously didn't really work out. It's disappointing because in Lindelof's mind, he wants to play football. There's no doubt that now. I think I didn't see a picture of him in a crutch, so he could be covering in an injury. But with Lindelof, you want to see him play football. I want to see him leave United, maybe start for Fenerbahce, maybe a different club, and do well. I think, look at the centre-back roster now. It's going to be in no particular order, but Martinez is ahead of him, Yoro, De Ligt, and Maguire. Maybe even Johnny Evans is ahead of him. I don't know, actually, but he's definitely 5th, 6th choice centre-back. He doesn't want that. Again, it comes down to the wages. Probably on over 150 grand a week. Ridiculous amount of money to pay someone. And he has all the right to leave, I think, Lindelof next summer. There'll be a lot of players leaving United next summer on a free agent who will have to replace, I think. Maguire maybe got a year left. If McTominay stays, he's got a year left. Lindelof's got a year left. Amad, we need to get him down to a new contract. His contract runs out next season, so there'll be a lot of contracts renewals hopefully for Manchester United next summer. But let's see what happens. The last thing, Ivan Toney, Ali are interested in negotiations with Toney. There's a concrete possibility of him joining the Saudi Pro League. So the Ivan Toney stuff does look a bit kind of so yeah, let's see what happens, but nothing on Ivan Toney. Ugarte, permanent deal. That's kind of everything. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.